are the top 3 defenses you need to be running in Madden 24. It absolutely clamps the run in the pass. And if you stay to the end of the video, I will show you the #1 ranked defense all year. So we're going to be in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook for all 3 of these defenses. Coming in at number 3, we're all going to be in the dime normal. Now, what you want for this is going to be your user right here. The reason why dime normal is good because you can get pressure and you can play good coverage. So you want your 2 best corners up top, and you want your user right here, 2 good guys in the slot. You might want to inside stuff in the middle. If you don't have it, it's not needed because how good it is versus the run. Now the play I'm going to show you is DB Blitz 0. This is one of the best blitzes in the game. And if this video only gets 100 likes, I'll give away 1 free ebook. All you have to do is comment Madden 24 ebook, and then if I comment back you won, then I'll hit you up on your social medias. You ain't got to worry about it from there. You won the ebook, my boy. So go get that done. So now I will show you how to set up dime normal. Literally for this DB Blitz, all you want to do is baseline and pinch. That is literally all you want to do. Pinch by pressing R1 down on the left stick and contain. Now, the good thing about this blitz is not an A-gap blitz. It's not meta. That's why it's number 3. But what makes it good is that it's off meta, if that makes sense, because a lot of people are going to be expecting an A-gap blitz, expecting what I'm about to show you. But this right here could catch him off guard, and you have 2 dudes coming off the edge free almost every time. So I'm going to snap the ball, watch these 2 dudes come loop off the edge. Boom. Easy sack almost every single time. I'm going to show it to you one more time. Baseline, press, pinch. Pinch, and the reason why you want to pinch because that does stop the run better. So say I go to an inside zone split and run the ball. Look how much better that run is than if it wasn't pinched. So keep that in mind. That's where you want to pinch. So baseline, press, boom, go down. I'm going to go to verts, and look how fast you have. You're not going to have much time at all. That dude will come looping off the edge, or you could have people up the middle that come get you pressure. So that is number 3. Now let's look at number 2. Coming in at number 2 will be 4-3-6-1 even. If you watch any Madden or know anything about Madden this year, you know this is one of the best defenses, not just in the red zone, but all over the place. Now, right here is going to be your user, so you want a linebacker with lurker. I prefer, but if you don't have it, that's cool, but it's going to really suck and hurt you. But what you want right here is a linebacker with lurker. Now, these 4 DBs are going to have to be some great DBs, man. In mud, you can use Ward, Woolen, Tillman. Branch. In reg, you can use a team like the Bills. They got 3 KOs. That's probably the best for this defense, and you can use a Milano. So what you want to do for this is you want to turn auto flip off, baseline on, curl flats at 5, flats at 30. This is going to be the best 6-1, and the play you want to come out in every time is cover 4 quarters. You can adjust out of that. Now, I'm going to show you 3 different setups. The first setup is the all-out blitz. If you just want to send the dogs, and that's what I like to do sometimes. What you want to do is press by pressing triangle down on the left stick. Blitz all linebackers, right D-pad down on the right stick. Man up the solo side, so it's going to look something like this. And put a hard flat and a deep half on this side. So this is if you want to just absolutely blitz everybody that's in the house. And other thing you can do is slant outside on the D lineman, so them 2 people off the edge coming free. So if you're blitzing everybody, slant outside on the D line, hover over this dude right here, and watch the magic happen. Boom. Somebody off the edge coming in free every time, and that time both people off the edge absolutely came in free. They're not going to have time to make a read, and man, if they make a read and your user's there, one stop in Madden 24 could win you the game. So just keep that in mind. The next setup you want to do is if you want to play coverage. So what you want to do is press, shade over top. So these outside, I don't know if you peeped that, but these was quarter flats. Now they turn into curl flats. I'm going to show that to you one more time. So as you can see, this is just cover 4 stock. A lot of people mess that up not knowing the difference, but if you press triangle shade over top, they turn into curl flats. Boom. That is key in this defense. And what you want to do is pinch your D-line, slant them inside if you're only sending 4. So just like this. And what you want to do is put both safeties in cloud flats. Now, what you can do with the safeties is up to you up top. If you feel like they're going to attack you deep side, you can put like a deep half, or if you just want to keep the quarters, just put 2 inside quarters. You can back both safeties up just to be, both corners up just to be safe. But usually this is how I play right here. Let them snap the ball. And as you can see, this is one of the best double Mabels in the game, just because the pressure you can get sending forward, and then say you want to throw that verticals route, boom, that's a quarter. And usually 9 times out of 10 that gets knocked out. As you can see, the KO lit up, but right there didn't get knocked out. I'm gonna show it to you one more time how to set that up. Cover 4 quarters, pinch D lineman, shade over top, put both dudes on the outside, something like that. So say if they try to throw it to the middle of the field. Now this is tough because as you can see, boom, right there. That quarter playing, that's gonna be very, very glitchy. So the last way to set it up is just man coverage. So it's just gonna look like zone. What you wanna do is press. Actually, don't press out of it. Because if you don't press, then they won't know it's man coverage. Because now everything looks the same. And you actually could pinch the D-line and do everything, but slant the D-line outside. Don't slant them inside. Slant them outside. This is where it becomes glitchy. Because if you slant them outside, you're going to get that instant pressure off the edge. And boom, even if it's not off the edge, it's going to come in somewhere. So, that is number 2. Now let's go over number 1. So, coming in at number 1, we do have $3.2. Now, man, this defense is so good. And I'm going to show you 3 setups that are absolutely totally different, but they absolutely bag everybody. Now, the first setup I'm going to show you is a pro setup. So, what you want to do is turn match coverage on. Take off both zone drops and keep everything like this. Auto flip off baseline. Now what you're gonna do is come out and spinner. Now this is for if you stage it in, you gotta be advanced because this is gonna get scary. What you wanna do is press, put both corners and outside thirds. Now the thing about these match outside thirds, they don't play like regular outside thirds. Now the thing about these match outside thirds, they don't play like regular outside thirds. So you have the outside thirds on the field. Then you want to put a inside third on this receiver and put a curl flat right there, a hook curl, but then you want to shade underneath by pressing triangle down on the right stick. And this is one of the best pro setups in the game. Look at this streak get bagged on the left side of the field just because that press quarter. Now, you can get D-line picks, you can get very glitchy, but that press third, that's what I meant. I didn't mean to say press quarter, I meant to say press third. That press third can get very glitchy just because they're going to think it's open because you're pressing them, but they don't know that's a press third. And you can get extremely glitchy with a press third. And then you have pressure coming off the edge. Then you have this hook curl that plays crazy shaded down. Then you have a hard flat over here. So really the only thing your user is responsible for is this side of the field. And it's going to have to happen quick because he's not going to have that much time. Boom, you go lurk the running back and he's instantly sacked. So that's the first setup for $1. The next setup is the A-gap blitz. Now there's 2 ways you can run this. First way is just coming out in it. So what we're gonna do is come out in FS zone blitz, make sure off base. What you wanna do is turn match off and put your curl flats back at 5, flats at 30. FS zone blitz. This is one of the best setups in the game. What you wanna do is base the line, press, pinch the D-line, user this dude right here, and L1 you can put him in whatever. You can man him up to square, you can man him up to bow. And what I usually like to do is blitz triangle off the edge and man up these back 2 guys so it looks something like this. And watch the A-gap absolutely come in screaming. A-gap just literally comes free. He has no time at all. That's one of the ways you set it up. Now, the next way is the double A-gap, I like to call it. This is a new variation that has been taken over the community. But what you want to do is come out in DBL safety go and have FS zone blitz in your audible. So we're gonna have FS zone blitz in my audible, DBL safety go. So it's gonna look something like that. Boom. And all you wanna do is press R1 and contain. And shade over top so them seam flats become curl flats and boom, you have yourself a defense right here. Let them snap the ball. And as you can see, this double A gap, now that time it did get picked up. Sometimes it's kind of inconsistent, but man, if that comes in, that's the best blitz in the game. And so I'm gonna show it to you one more time. FS zone blitz. Just like that. You could hover over right here so you could they could dumb you out. Let them snap the ball and look at that A-gap coming free, man. So hover over the line, A-gap literally comes in screaming. That'll be the end of the video. If you made it this far, put FS zone blitz in the comment section. Keep God first, keep grinding, and I'm out, goats. Peace. Underdog Fantasy is the best daily fantasy app on the market. You can win up to 20 times your money, all by putting higher or lower on a player's projections. For example, the NBA play-in starts today. Underdog Fantasy has Jimmy Butler points at 27.5. All you have to do is press higher or lower. Pair that up with some of your other picks and you can win up to 20 times your money. I post my picks every day on Twitter. And if you use code GOATED, you can get up to a 100% deposit match up to $100. Good luck on y'all picks. This was Twitter GoatedMills, Instagram King Mills. I'm a member where you get free lab sessions and free ebooks. That link is below. And also I do have two other channels, Who Dat Mills, which is a sports talk channel. And I also do have Mills Fitness, which is a fitness channel. So go subscribe to the game. Subscribe to all three of my channels, man, even this one. So I'm out, goats. Peace.
After a laser, you didn't even notice this. She got me goated Mills, cause I'm a girl at this. Hey, you know I'm a pro with this. ADSD, ain't no controlling this. After a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated.